In math, we are learning how to find the measurement of the inside and outside of plane figures. We learned that the area is the measurement of the inside of a shape. We also learned that perimeter is the measurement of the outside of a shape. We are using what we know about rectangles to help us find perimeter and area. So if we know that a rectangle is a quadrilateral and has 4 sides, we know that it has 2 pairs of equal sides. We know that the width is equal to the width and the length is equal to the opposite length. So I can find the area by multiplying my length by my width. And if I have one width, here the width is 2 and the length is 6. If this side of the width is 2 on the top, the width is 2 on the bottom. If I know that my length is 6, then my opposite length will be 6. And then I can calculate the area. I know that 2 times 6 equals 12. When I'm calculating area, we know that it is square units because we're thinking how many squares of equal size will fit inside the rectangle. So 12 square units equals the area. I can use what I know about rectangles in calculating the area of a rectangle to help me find the area of a rectilinear shape. So if you have a shape like this, you can envision or you can picture rectangles. If you divide the shape into rectangles, you can find the area of smaller rectangles, and then you can add your areas together. So if we look at this shape here, we can break that up into 2 rectangles, find the area of each, and add them together. So for this rectangle right here, I have a length, and I also have a width. However, my whole length is 8 here. Part of my width, or this is my width. The shape here, its width from here to here is 8. I need to be careful. I want just this rectangle. I have a length of 2 and a width of 5. So my equation would be 2 times 5 equals 10 square units. That's the area of this rectangle. Then I need to find the area of the next rectangle. I have right here, but I need to make sure that I have my length and my width, and I don't have it all right now. I am going to use what I have from my rectangle here to help me fill in the missing side. I have my length. My length right here is 5. I have that. I'm all set. You have to be careful not to think that it's 3 right here. The whole length is 5. But now I need to find the width. So if I know that this side right here, this whole side is 8, I know that this part right here is 5. I know that 5 plus 3 more will equal 8. So this equals 3. The width equals 3. That's 3. This side is 3. Right here, 2. I know that if this is 2, 3 plus 2 equals 5 right here. This is my other rectangle. But I only need 1 width and I need 1 length. I know that 3 times 5 equals 15 square units. I have the area of this rectangle too. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add my areas. I'm going to add the area here. I have 10 square units, and then I have 15 square units. I'm going to add my areas together. I know that 10 and 15 is 25. So the area of the whole rectilinear shape equals 25 square units. All right, let's see. once again, I can break up a rectilinear shape into rectangles to figure out its area. I will find the area of smaller rectangles, then I will add my areas together. So if I looked at this rectilinear shape, there are different ways to break it up into rectangles. I can have a rectangle here and a rectangle right here. I could break it up that way. Or if I wanted, I could extend here I have a rectangle and I can break it up this way. All right, I'm going to leave it as is right now. If I look at the smaller rectangle, once I've broken it up, I want to see if I need to fill in missing sides. I have a width, I have a length, so I can calculate the area of this rectangle. 2 times 5 equals 10. Area, you are multiplying length times width. Then I need to look at my next rectangle. I know from here to here, I need to be careful. That is a measurement of 8. I'll make that clear with a different color. From here to here, that's 8. But I need the whole width of the rectangle from here all the way to here. So my width is actually, it's 10 times, now let me see if I have a length, and I do, I have the length, which is 2. 10 times 2 equals 20. And these are square SQ units. SQ units. It's how many squares will fit into that shape to get the measurement of the inside. So I didn't need the width here to calculate the area of that rectangle, but I still have one more rectangle left, and I'm going to need to find some missing sides. All right, so I'm going to use what I have here with my other rectangles. I know that this whole side right here is 9. I know that this side right here, this is 2, right? It's 2. I know that if that's 9, and let's say if I have 2, 9 take away 2 is 7. I know that this part is 2, so I'm going to label that there. I'm going to label that there. So 2 and 2 is 4. I need to get to 9. This has to be 5. This part from here to here, it has to be 5 because this whole side has to add up to 9 for this long length of the rectilinear shape. So that's 2 plus 2, that's 4, and then 4 plus 5, that equals 9. So right here, this is, if that's 5, that side's 5. All right, so now I need this missing part because I have my length now, which is 5. I need my width. So I'm going to use what I have here. I know that this side right here, that is 5. The whole is 5, right? I have that. And I know that this part is 8. The whole part is 10. So this part must be 2. Therefore, that is going to be 2. Because 2 plus 8 equals 10. Now I'm going to use my length and my width. 2 times 5 equals 10. Now I have all 3 areas. I have the area of this rectangle, I have the area of this rectangle, and I have the area of that rectangle. And I'm going to add them together. I have 10, 20, and 20 and 20 is 40. So my area equals, my area equals 40 square